What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited because today we have a new Vicent Banner. So we are going to discuss today, should you pull in the most baddest, handsome motherfucker in the game? Should you pull on Vicent? Should you pull on this new banner? Well, let's discuss all of that today. Starting with the outfit, what do we think about this outfit? I have to say, he is still, oh, daddy, sorry. He's still looking good in a way because he's Vicent, but I just don't like this outfit, honestly. I have to be honest. I think he had better outfits. It does a good job at resembling like one kind of like vampire from the 17th century, something along those lines. He was sleeping in a coffin, right? So he always resembles somehow like a vampire. But I just don't like this necklace. I don't like the pattern. I don't like this color of red. The boots are classic Vicent. That's really good. But yeah, he's still like handsome as fuck. But oh my god, choke me! Sorry. Oh my days, what's going on? Yeah, no. I don't like this. I don't like this outfit. Sorry. But if you like it, this is a safe space for you. We here appreciate Vicent in all his might, and yeah, we are gonna always support you if you love this outfit. Of course, I just personally don't like it. Anyhow, let's look into the stats, if you're still with me. And if you like this type of content, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel for more of this stuff. I can be a bit more unhinged if you like, or could be a bit more quiet. Anyhow, Devil Gunner Goat, Physical and Magic Ward, Physical and Magic Defense plus 15%. This is extremely good for ranking events and also for boss fights. Super good our ability. Buff and Debuff Extension Plus is fantastic for Vicent because it scores in a different slot with a normal buff and debuff extension, as we know. And finally, I think because of this, Vicent can be a really good support unit. So this is a lot of value here. In that sense, I think the outfit brings the best abilities for Vicent so far because they are the most versatile abilities that we have seen in an outfit for him. This thing of buff and debuff extension, I think, is top stuff. Let's remember what Vicent can do, all right? So Vicent is the best magical earth DPS in the game. He's also the best magical thunder DPS. He's the best fire damage, the best fire DPS. Physical fire, and also he has S19 that can do physical attack down and magic attack down to all allies mid, and then he can go up to high. He can also buff his own magic attack and his own magic defense. So he is extremely good at doing DPS, but not so versatile as a support unit. With this outfit now, he can start being more present as a support unit. So I like that a lot because it brings more versatility into this unit that I personally love so much. Now, Kaggle Blitz. At max level, it comes with 674 magic attack, which is not the highest we have seen. We have seen 690, 680 something, but it's still pretty decent. The C ability, with 4 ATBs, it does 750% magical non-elemental damage to all enemies, and it can crit decent damage to all enemies. On top of that, magical defense decrease high. Okay, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Really good value. On top of that, earth damage increase to himself up to high. And at level OB6 is already high. With only OB1 is mid. Okay. So very interesting. Increased limit gauge 5%. Very interesting. Let's discuss this after we look into the R abilities. 62 is best in class. The 62 is the max we have seen, at least for now, magic attack. Really good for a statistic ability, so you can put it in your second row if you were not going to use this as a primary. Earth potency 39 is also decent. And of course, it breaks Triangle Seal, because if you didn't know that, Vicent went to the Triangle School, and then he went to the Triangle University, and then he graduated as a Triangle Doctor. he only breaks Triangle Seal. This is intense. Anyhow, now let's discuss this earth damage. As we know, DPS are better doing DPS damage. So we have seen a weapon from Matt that is fantastic because as a support unit, he's focusing on bringing more firepower, more fire damage to everyone. And that fire damage could work for fire, magical or fire physical. And it's good that Matt is doing that because he's a support unit. Now, the challenge here is that Vincent is the best Earth DPS in the game, Earth magical, and you want to get the most out of his DPS by doing just damage. Now, by bringing this weapon, you need to tweak your abilities so that you bring enough buff and debuff extension. That can be a challenge for many accounts, as you might not have enough buff and debuff extension so that the buff lasts so long that you don't need to worry about losing much ADB. Maybe you do it at the beginning and then you forget about it. But that's tricky to achieve in many fights, and it might be tricky for most players. So because of that, I don't think the second part of the weapon works as well as the first part of the weapon. The first part of the weapon is fantastic. Now the challenge is, an extra challenge here is, Vincent already has a Stray Dog, which is his first outfit when he was released, that does 35% Earth damage, Earth Arcanum. If you choose to use this new outfit because you want the buff to last even longer, then you are potentially compromising on those 35% extra damage that you need to compensate somehow by making sure that Earth damage high will bring enough damage to the table for you to do that compromise. And if you choose to use the other outfit, then you need to bring enough buff and debuff extension. So you need to go either trade off one thing or the other. So yeah, it's a thing to manage. Because of that, I think this weapon, in general, it adds a lot of value for Vincent as a unit, but I think it's easily skippable. While magical defense is very useful, the fact that you need to buff yourself, and the fact that other units can do magical defense down to all enemies, it might be that it's not the best weapon for Vincent at this state of the game. Also, one thing, if this weapon was doing 700% or 750 magical earth damage to all enemies, then it would be boom. It will be so broken that it will be a mass pull. That simple thing will change the whole feeling of the weapon. But with this, it's like missing something. By the way, also Vincent is really good at doing magical non-elemental damage. So he's more a DPS than a thing. On top of that, we have this banner still running until January 23rd. And if you are lucky in your pool, you could get Crimson Staff that, as the second ability, it does magical defense down to all enemies. So then, if you are bringing Iris, which quite likely you are because she still has the best ultimate weapon, then she will apply magical defense down. So the only benefit of this new weapon here, because we need to think not only about Vincent as a unit, but as a team that you're gonna build, quite likely Vincent, Sephiroth, so that Sephiroth can do earth resistant down, so that Vincent just does DPS. And Iris, that could be a really good team for magical earth damage. I think that team can work really well in ranking. If that's the case, and Iris is in your team, then this weapon is only here to do earth damage. So then you need to manage your buff and debuff extension. Tricky. I think when rubber meets the road, it's tricky. In paper, it looks apparently great, but when it comes to execute, it's tricky. And because of that, when it comes to the question, should you pull on this banner? I think, honestly, this banner is easily skippable. If I was going to pull, if I had limited pulls, I would probably go for the limited one, because let's be honest, even though I love Vincent triggers something on me that is amazing. But it's called love. But even though I love Vincent, Tifa and Iris are way better units. So I would rather invest on them in general if I was a free-to-play or a low spender. Vincent is more aimed at whales and krakens that are looking to score higher in single-person events and guild battle events. And let's not forget, Seed is coming to the game. And we know for sure, I can bet money, that Seed will come with a limited banner. And I'm not saying you should pull on Seed, by the way. I'm just saying another limited banner, probably some special abilities when Seed is released. For example, Angel came with Veil and Provoke. Vincent came with Limited Gauge, Increase, and Reprieve. Now we have Reprieve in Tifa and Iris only in this limited banner. So I don't doubt Seed will come with fantastic things. It could be really interesting to save just to see if Vincent could be for your account or not. I can tell that I have seen many people being really happy that they pulled in Angel. They were free to play, but Angel is really good for free to play units if you are looking to complete a few crash battles, because having a tank is extremely powerful for those things. If you want more PvP-like events, then Vincent might be better. Sid, we don't know what he will be good at. What do you think he will be good at? I don't know. So overall, I'm thinking easy skip, save your crystals. And let's not forget, there is also the half anniversary somewhere soon. There is also the next anniversary. And we don't have that many blue crystals. So unless you're willing to spend money, it's not really worth pulling on this banner. And speaking of spending money, do you really want to? Yeah, so that's a big question. Me, honestly, I have spent a lot of money in the game, so I'm trying to chill out on the spend. And still, I can tell you, as a Vincent fanboy, I'm gonna pull on this banner because I'm a Vincent fanboy. I want to have all his outfits. So probably I will go to page 1 and I will try this weapon, see if it's good, only with a few copies. Probably it's not. I might go to page 2, and that's it. And that's already too much for this banner. I think, if you are Cthulhu, then you should go all the way, always, because you are Cthulhu, or Krakens, or whatever. In general, I think this is an easy skip. What do you think? Am I missing something on this banner? Those are my thoughts. So yeah, let me know. What do you think? And as always, seriously, thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate you. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Wishing you a fantastic weekend ahead of you. All the luck, all the good luck in your pulls, all the energy. And until the next time, cheers. Bye-bye.